It's the Carolina Hockey Minute. Simon Nemec wins it in double overtime for the New Jersey Devils. And both goalies played really, really well today. Frederik Andersen made highlight reel saves.
He made some great saves. The defense kind of left him out to dry a little bit a couple times.
A few times, but in 5 periods of hockey, that will occur occasionally.
But the main thing to say about this game is that special teams was there and 5-on-5 was not.
No, there's no quitting this team, though. Down 2. We saw a comeback.
Yeah, we got 2 goals in the third.
Mm-hmm.
Pull it back. Was it both in the third or one in the second, one in the third?
Both in the third.
Both in the third.
We
both
trailed after
goals.
2-1-0, but all the stats were basically identical. We had a good second. They had a good first, basically, is a very easy way to summarize
I will
this.
say they had a good first, pretty balanced third between the two teams, and then they had the better first overtime period.
Yeah, that first overtime period was up and down, though. I felt like there were chances both ways. We kept saying tonight, though, we missed high over the net shooting.
Yeah, we shot wide
too much.
Way a lot.
If I had a critique, it would be we took too many penalties and we missed the net shooting too many times. I don't know how many scoring chances we have, but we have more scoring chances than shots. Too many there.
The Hurricanes got more shots in the second period than they did in the first, the third, the first overtime, and the second overtime combined.
Shots on goals. When we talk about shots, we talk about shots on goal.
Yeah.
That's what we're referring to. Right.
They got more shots on goal in the second than they did in all the other 4 periods played combined.
Unfortunately, we kept kind of putting ourselves behind the 8 ball with the penalties tonight, though. Yeah. And there was not a lot of flow to this game, a lot of face-offs, slow-moving game.
Yeah, this officiating, especially earlier in the game,
you had a problem with it.
It felt like they weren't calling it like a playoff game. They were calling it like a regular hockey
I had a
game.
little bit of that feeling on certain calls, too, but it felt like when it got to overtime, they kind of got the memo that they were probably calling too many, I think.
We lost the face-offs tonight.
Yeah, we were even there for a while, but they pulled away late, the Devils did on us.
But the Devils are now 0 for 10 or 11 on the series for power plays. They are RPK is standing up. Theirs is not so far.
So far. And that's, to all in all, from what we've seen from the Hurricanes, that's a pretty good road game that we just played.
Yeah.
The offense isn't where you want it to be.
No, I was saying before we came into this, our first line hasn't scored. Our first line has not scored a 5-on-5 goal yet this series.
Yeah.
Like they've got 2 goals. They've got 3 goals, but it's an empty netter and 2 power play goals. No 5-on-5 goals for our top line. And that's just not going to do it.
You can get away with it against the Devils, maybe. Against Washington, or it's going to be tougher. Really, against most teams other than the Devils, because they were the lightest scoring team in the entire league, right?
This is your only chance to get it together. If you don't have it together after this round, if your top line is not scoring or at least puts a lot of effort in, which granted Jackson Blake's a rookie and he's doing his best. He's never given up on the play.
He was all around it tonight.
He looks better. Every time he makes a little fumble, he learns and he comes back a little stronger.
It's not for lack of effort.
And but they got to put some 5-on-5 action in there.
Yeah. Ghost Despair maybe not a few plays tonight. I would have liked to see a little bit more, but
fell down.
Not known for his defense anyway. To be honest, though, if the power play's clicking, then Ghost Despair is usually doing all right. So yeah, it's 2-1 now. Freddie played his ass off tonight. All in all, not a horrible road game to open the playoffs, and now you have a chance someday to put yourself in a position that you want to be in, which is to be able to come home and close it out in Game 5. And that was the goal all series. No, I'm not predicting a sweep in this one.
If you would have gotten this one, it would have been like the next game would have been easy breezy. You could have played Coach Chekhov. You could even possibly threw Nikishin in there to get a little ice time because you got one.
Nikishin doesn't have a contract yet.
But still, you know what I'm saying, though. Like, if you wanted to throw Jankowski in there and give somebody a break, you could do it. Like, you can roll the dice on it not working out.
I'm not in favor of that personally, but I guess you could have.
That's what I'm saying. But like, if
I'm usually in favor of getting the series over as quick as possible, so you can just move on to avoid injuries and stuff. So,
but see, now I feel like you have to go back to Freddie again.
Yeah.
You can't go to Kochetkov now.
You don't want to go to Piotr Sunday?
Nope. I want to stay with Freddie.
Yeah.
I only want to go to Piotr if it's like no stress.
Okay.
Up 3-0 or down 0-3.
I mean, you know me. I like to ride goalies, dude. I like seeing Cam Ward.
Cam Ward.
I like seeing Cam Ward get 85 starts a year, and we didn't even make the playoffs. And I know that's not possible, but that's what I like. I'm in favor of riding goalies. And Frederick Anderson, he was on his game tonight. He absolutely was on his game. Pyotr Kochetkov, man, I'm not knocking the kid, but he would not have turned in a better performance than Freddie Anderson tonight. That's almost for certain. Highlight reel saves from Freddie. So all in all, not a horrible game 3, but it's yet another game that goes long into overtime. Not too long, beginning of second overtime, that the Canes just don't win. And I was surprised when you told me at the end of 1, because we didn't look at our phones the entire OT. You said the shots were 9-2. And I said, man, that because we had more opportunities and now we just missed the net. Mm-hmm. So yeah, dial in the accuracy and come out and get them Sunday afternoon.
Yep, 3:30.
Yeah. Until then, go Canes.